What's up traders, this is Hunter here with weekly Forex forecast for the 18th May 2021. So let's start with the dollar index as usually. So the dollar index is dropping for now, and as I said in the previous last week video, I'm expecting strong breakout up. So here's the reason why. Well, basically the banks are building the strong long positions on the US dollar, and we can see that yes, it was dropping down last week as we can see it, but what they did as well is that they actually closed the short positions. They did it in this period, right? So what's happening in here? The shorts being closed, right? So right now what they're doing, they need to get rid of the shorts while they're keeping the longs, right? So they're preparing for the breakout up. So I'm definitely bullish on the dollar index, only we need to wait until this happens, right? So where this could happen is probably below these two equal lows, right? So most likely something like drop down here, and then if we get some strong push up, then we could expect up move. So here's actually on the trading view, because there is a longer history than in the IC markets contract as it is a futures. So here is what I'm expecting. As said, some drop lower, then we need to see some strong candle, and then there is a big potential for this move higher, right? It can be bullish for the next 3 months, and I'm expecting this taking up into this liquidity, into this zone, and probably this zone, right? So as we know, the banks are bullish here, and this could be definitely the reason that it can go up at least for some time. All right, the next one is the euro. As the dollar index is bullish, the euro is bearish, right? And it's actually confirming as well on the COT data. So what we are seeing in here, the banks have started to build strong short positions while they are closing their long positions, right? So we are seeing they dropped from 228 to the 190, and the long shorts are growing, right? So the last week was actually I did not have a trade for a whole week because I was waiting for this pullback, right? And here on the top I'm entering and waiting for the price to drop down. So we have already this trade in the signal service. We've been waiting above these highs because we want to enter in the level where is the liquidity. We have an entry in here. We actually entered it on Friday, so I will be expecting maybe some smaller manipulation in here, but then some drop definitely. All right, the next one will be the pound. Very similar scenario. If we look to the positions, what we can see here is definitely bearishness, right? I mean, we can see the drop in these longs position. They've been dropping since then. They grow a little bit, but the shorts are somehow cooled off, right? So it's not so bearish as the euro. However, the strong dollar could take it down, right? And what I like in here is that they ended with these equal lows. So what that means that definitely the trade is entering the longs here. They're entering longs. On those who entering these longs in here, they will have the stop losses down here, right? So once the liquidity above these half number will be taken out, I will be expecting the short. So we had actually a nice short the previous week in here. Right now we will be shorting again in here. Okay, so that's for the pound. Next one is a kiwi. We are actually already in a trade, and a very similar scenario, right? So what we see now, all the markets looks very similar on the majors. So we can see we had the big shorts, now they've been closed, right? Shorts, sorry, big longs. Sorry, again, we had the big longs, they've been closed, right? Dropped. Right now the shorts been growing, then they close them, and right now they again added the shorts. So where they added the shorts in here, so it was actually in this period, right? So they built the shorts in here, and then the price moving higher, right? So what they've been actually doing in here, what you think that someone is doing above these levels in the liquidity zone? When they did on the past, they closed the longs positions. Well, I'm sure that they took up the price above into this previous institutional level to build more shorts. So I'm expecting the price to drop lower. Next one is Aussie, very same scenario. So what we are seeing in here, look at this, they still keeping this quite big longs positions. We can still see 64, but what they did, the shorts, they actually building these shorts again, right? And we have the strong USD, so I'm thinking that same scenario, right? They take it up. You can see they build it the shorts for the last 2 weeks. So I'm expecting the price to drop lower. It's taking a time. Forex is somehow slow these days, but definitely it's gonna happen. Next one is USD franc. Here is very clear, right? So we can see that actually the longs from the 7 to the 12k, shorts from the 23 to the 12k, right? I mean, that's we can see it here on the numbers. So we actually growth from the 25% from long side to the 48, and from the even 80% to the short side in the past here, right? Dropped to the 52. So it's definitely getting bullish on the price action, what we need to see here. So here is not any strong level. So what I have in here is actually this channel, right? This is the bottom of the channel, and as well here we have the Fibo. So we have the Fibo 50% of this move, and I'm thinking here will be the zone where this all can start to continue up. However, right now still 70% of the retail traders in the long, so here they've been some longs probably stopped out. They will make some fake move and then stopped out even more people, and then it can start to move higher. Next one will be the USD JPY. So what's going on in here? Yes, this one is very bullish. Look at this. Longs growing, right? Longs definitely growing, shorts being close. So this is the best. This is the best what we can see on the COT. COT is now very clear, and as well it's on the lower band of the channel, and more people is to the shorts, right? So we can see more people is shorting while the banks are bullish. So, and it's on the low side, so you will not be buying the top. So very big possibility of the up move. I will be definitely taking this trade. Next one is a USD CAD. USD CAD is set last week, so what we can see in here is definitely getting bullish, right? So right now you can see the numbers of the longs getting to the red, so it's being positive, right? So we can see the shorts being close from the 50 to 48, so it's very slow. But look at the net positions. It's telling us more. Minus 10k, now only minus 2k, right? So maybe next week we could see it positive. So what happened in here from the technical perspective? They drop it below this liquidity zone, right? So here could be some buying, but still more people is to the long side, so that could still go drop lower. So what I will need to see is some bullish candles. I need to see some bullish candle with the high volume, right? So how does look bullish candle? The green one, right, with the high volume, something like that I want to see here on the lows, and then that it's going to be signal for me to go long. And the last one is going to be gold. The gold, I said last week that we could see the break higher, and potential target could be the liquidity zone above here, right? So what we are seeing in the positions is this. Basically, we can see that the longs has been closed while the price was dropping lower, and right now we are here on this bottom. The longs slightly growing, right? We had 256, now we have 269. Shorts, there is some growth in the shorts, right? So that's the question, what's happening, right? So maybe this up move is for the shorts building, right? We can see the shorts being aggressive. So probably the price still could continue higher. So if I would be thinking about the trade, I would be entering something like this channel. So if I could buy in here, so I would be entering something like this if I have to trade gold. To be honest, I don't like it to trade because I think it's very highly manipulated, and anyway, so maybe I would be trading something like this. And I think that here above this liquidity zone and the confluence of this channel as well, sorry, of this channel, here could be nice opportunity for the shorts. Let's see, but that's too much to the future. So for now, I'm definitely thinking that this liquidity zone above this one will be taken out. Why? We have 67 people, 67% of the traders in the shorts, and they would definitely have the stop losses in here. So I'm thinking that the objective for the next week will be to take price above this level. All right, my friends, this is it. Have a great weekend. Bye bye.